Okay, so here we go. We got the 7 on our head, the 5 on our chest. But don't you ever fear, because I'm holding the best. No, I'm just playing. This is the 9, 5, and a 7. So, we're going to go for a little walk. They're all recording. And we're going to see which one looks better. Let's go. So many cameras. So many angles. Not enough hands. Wow. Holy cow! It was a trash panda. It probably still is. It is a trash panda. Whoa! Trash panda under the porch. There goes trash panda. And there goes Bo. Trash panda was eating cat food, and I bet you trash panda is what's hurting the kittens. Trash panda angry. I don't remember that table sticking out like that. That was just crazy. Crazy trash panda. It's so hot out here today. So, you know what? I'm just gonna get my sunglasses. Trash panda coming out during the day. It's gonna blows my mind away. He was angry. So it's hot, as you can tell. Kind of overdone it yesterday. I think it's got to go. That thing grew like 6 inches. It's hot. It's good, but it's hot. Doesn't help that I got sunburnt a little bit yesterday either. So I've got boost mode on the 9. It is supposed to make a better stable picture. The 9 will not fit in the gyroscope or the gyro grip, so I have to do some crazy interventions to make it work, and so I'm just going to reserve it for the 5 and the 7. However, the 5 has no stabilization modes or anything fancy like that, so the 5's on my chest. The 7 does have some, which is why it's on my head. I feel like the most movement is gonna be on my hand, so that's where the 9's at. Now, they're all shooting in 1080p at, I believe, 30 frames per minute or per second. Whatever that is, per minute or per second, I can't remember. I am not super knowledgeable when it comes to different resolutions and stuff like that. So when I was just driving the truck, I had the trusty 5 in the window and it stayed on the same resolution and I never changed it. Okay. You know how much work I'm delegating myself by wearing 3 cameras? Now, we was just talking about resolution. So, on my way back, I will put the 9 on 5K, and I'll put the 7. I'm just gonna leave the other 2 alone because they're strapped to my head and my chest, and I don't want to take them off. The 9 is the easiest one to manipulate, but I'll put it in its best video quality. At least this way, you get to see them all in 1080p at 30 frames per second, or 60 frames per second, not 30. It's 60 frames. There's Cranky Bo. There's a Loch Ness Monster over there, along with 2 donkeys. That damn trash panda was angry. I've also got the horizontal stabilization mode on this 9. I know, I look dead gorgeous with this thing on my head, don't I? There's a little pest. Not talking about you, Bo. It's hot, and I hate to call him, but I don't even know if my lungs will let me call him right now. What is singing? There he is. He's up there. Yeah, see him walking. That's a scissor-tail flycatcher. Go catch some flies and shut up. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to talk to him. Come on, Bo. We're not walking that far because you'll get hung up down there in his freaking yard and you won't come back. You know, I'm also, I just want to say, a watch fanatic, and my wife spoils me, as you can tell. But if you're looking for a good watch, I don't do any reviews on anything. Hands down, probably the most love-hate relationship I have with a watch is a Luminox. I've owned 2 of them. Yeah, I think just 2 of them. The first one I had was an amazing watch, but I went and stepped on a rake and I blocked it with the hand my watch was on, and the rake handle hit the watch, busted all the gas lights out of it. I sent it in years later and was like, I'm just gonna fix it finally. They wanted more to fix that original watch. I could have just bought a brand new one. So why in the world would I pay you that much money to fix a watch that I could just buy a brand new one? It's stupid, really. So I'd bought another watch. Now, I never had any trouble out of the first original watch. The second watch I bought, I couldn't keep it running. I would just constantly have to put a new battery in it. And I mean, right off the shelf, I bought it and it maybe worked maybe a month and it was done. So I went against better judgment and I had a professional change the battery in it. I thought, all right, it was just a battery issue. It didn't even last a month. Quit running. Took it back. So, well, maybe it was a bad battery. Put another battery in it. Same thing. Took it back. Like, we don't know what the issue is. You're gonna have to send that off to Luminox. So I let the watch lay dormant until it got time for me to think, oh, I'm just gonna send them both off at the same time, get them fixed. So I did send them both off, and the only watch I had fixed was the one I kept having to put the battery in. And even though I hear a military plane somewhere up there, I'm gonna spot him, hang on. It may be a commercial jetliner, but I think it's military, just by the way it sounds. I know, it sounds stupid, doesn't it? Where you at, buddy? You're over there somewhere. Wherever you're at, you're high. That's a spider web. I thought that was the jet line, the vapor trail. Man, it sounds like there's more than one of them. Where are you at? He's up there. I hear him. I know you can hear him too. Quit making fun of me. That dude's up there somewhere. Thank God. I guess he's not up, coming down. Anyways. bird. I'm still looking. Anyways, the watch. I sent them both off. I just had the one with the batteries fixed, and it was still like $100 and some plus to have it fixed. Almost a brand new one, but not. My lungs are on fire. I know that's a military plane just by the way it sounds. I know it sounds weird, but you can tell the difference. Anyways. Let's just do this. Let's just see if I'm right. Hey Siri, what planes are above me right now? She's in my ear. Okay, so there's Delta Airlines flight, 34,000 feet. There's a Delta Airlines flight 37, Delta Airlines flight 38,000. Sierra Pacific Airlines airline freight flight. So no, 35,000 feet. Nope. Delta Airlines. There's 25 miles to the south. Nope. He's probably 25 miles to the west right now, or to the north. Anyways. Well, there's one at 21,000 feet, November 487, Foxtrot Papa, no airline, so it's like a private plane or something. It doesn't tell me if it's a military craft. She's wrong. Anyways, for me to still hear him, he's big. So anyways, I have the Apple Watch and I love it, don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful piece of equipment to have. But with the job I currently do, you know, there was no hope for the Apple Watch because it wasn't waterproof, would not hold up under, you know, some heavy stuff. Wouldn't take the abuse as so the Luminox would. And yeah, I'm that guy. Oh, yes. This is what God had intended for people to live like. So this one can be shut off now. This one can be shut off now. And see, this one is just freaking hot. They're all out in the sun, but this is the 7 and it is freaking warm. This one's not as, well, yeah, I guess it is. This one's just as hot too. I'm surprised that 7 didn't shut off on me. Yeah, they're all hot. Because it's hot outside. As if I didn't say that enough. So anyways. you know, I didn't want to go into this job having just the Apple Watch. I needed to have something different that could handle if it got mud on it or blood or whatever I had to stick my hands into and still hold up and do its job. Now, I love watches, so I went, and you know, one thing I hate about things is I hate when you buy something and then if something happens to it, you've got to send it way off. You can't just take it to the store you bought it from and say, here, I need this fixed. And I almost did not buy this watch because of that reason. You got to send it off. You can take it back to the store and they will send it off for you. I know my head's all nice and red now, but you still got to have it sent off. And so yeah. And so I almost didn't purchase this watch. Because of that reason. And you can probably see a lot of the glare from the trees and everything in it, but it's a Mudmaster, water resistant, G-Shock. This watch is a beast. It has 2 batteries. It has a light. It does glow. And it's a nice watch. It has a compass on it. It has an alarm, a timer, a stopwatch, and whatever WT stands for. It's different time zones, I think, is what that's saying. I forget the name of it, but anyways. Yeah. I love the watch. It's a nice watch. Don't regret buying that one. The Luminox that I've got back, now it's working flawlessly, and it's as well a beast, and that's why I say it's a love-hate relationship, because I really love the Luminox because of its gas lights. It does not require to see sunlight for it to glow, and it's bright enough to glow, but yet not bright enough to give you away if you're in a stealthy situation. And there's Smokey Cat. He's coming to tip over my camera because that's all he wanted to do yesterday. I have my camera on the tripod, and Smokey, he wanted to just knock it over. Did you see that trash panda, Smokey? Did you see that trash panda? Anyways, let me get your off button, buddy. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, come on, almost. There you go. No, I hit your off button. Off button again. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now he's back up. Watch. Off button. Off button. Off button. Off button. Nope. Off button. He likes his tail being pulled. Anyways, this video is not about my cat. I did not change the resolution on my way back. I got hot and forgot about it and was talking. Forgive me. Anyways, with all that being said, that was just what it was, what it is, what it should be. It's pretty warm out here. Oh, I know. Okay, the lights. I was talking about the lights. I had to think there for a second. I'm sorry, I'm not all with myself here. Anyways, on this watch, all the numbers glow. The hands glow, or the numbers don't glow. The little white dots above like the 12 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3, all them white dots glow. The hands do glow. And but it's got to be in sunlight for it to glow really bright, or you got to put some actual light to it for it to glow really bright, so you can see it at night. Because you can see it still at night, it's just not going to be very bright. So whereas the Luminox, any given time I look at my watch, I'm going to be able to tell you exactly down to the second what time it is. This watch is not so. I'm going to have to study it for a little bit. What are you doing? And it's just not gonna, it's not gonna be as nice as the Luminox. As far as the light goes on this, I don't know why they even put a light on it. Because if you turn the light on to read the LCD screen on the back of the hands, where it says the date and the day, if you turn that light on, you can't see none of that anyways. It does not back illuminate. It's like down off the side or something. It's weird, but the light is completely useless, and it has its own battery. I just don't get it. G-Shock, you should have done better on that one, I will say. Not jiving that part of that watch. Other than that, that's the only complaint I have of this watch. Alright, so time to video edit, see which one of these things come out on best. I'm going to try to put all 3 shots in the same video, so hopefully I'm talented enough to do this. We will find out. Other than that, I think we're golden. Alright, so this is my GoPro review. Now that I said I didn't review anything, I just reviewed my thoughts on military and domestic airliners, and I reviewed a G-Shock watch along with a Luminox watch, and I reviewed 3 cameras. So my stomach's growling. Hopefully you can't hear that. That was a horsefly on my leg. He was fixing to bite me. Anyways, see you soon.